Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about Hope Valley 1874. If you have Hallmark Plus, you might want to stream the first season of Hope Valley 1874. This is an amazing story. It has Bethany Joe Lenz on it, and I love her. Loved her from One Tree Hill, so I've been a fan of her for years. Now, if I said her name wrong, I'm sorry because I'm not good with names, but I wanted to tell you guys that we are renewed for season 2. I'm pretty sure you guys know that. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You don't want to miss any of my updates. And I want to talk about it because, last Thursday was the season finale for season 1. So let's go on an overview of what Hope Valley is about. And let's talk about some characters and let's talk about some everything else. Okay, Rebecca Clark travels from Chicago to the Western Canadian frontier with their 11-year-old daughter. She must accept help from local rancher Tom. I'm rooting for Tom and Rebecca. I really do like their dynamic. When her wagon breaks down. Okay, so we have Rebecca, we have Hattie, we have Tom. We have, I'm trying to read from all the characters because I be about to mess up a character's name. So Rebecca, and we have Tom, and we have her daughter Sarah. And we have, so I'm rooting for Clayton and, hold on, let me zoom in. Hattie's daughter. I think it's is it Olivia? Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, so it is Olivia. So I'm rooting for Clayton and Olivia, but she has eyes on Alexander. Alexander is the Mountie. Now, I do like Alexander the Mountie, but not for Olivia. Let's see who else is on here. I like Rachel and her husband. They had a baby, and Sarah helped deliver it because her husband was a doctor and he was her late husband. He's passed, and she ended up moving and taking her daughter, and she bought a boarding house. Now the boarding house had needed a lot of help, and she ends up she ends up fixing it up, and she's renting it out to people. And Rachel and her husband, there's prospectors, and they're trying to, in the hunt for gold. And it's just a whole bunch of stuff. We see Alexander the Mountie trying to, come in to a place that has never had, police officers. And now they have somebody, and he's over the land, and not over the land, but he is kind of like over the land. He's trying to make sure they enforce the laws or whatever, and it's just a lot of good stuff. If you are a fan of When Calls the Heart, I believe that you will like this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say I haven't finished When Calls the Heart, and I wanted to go back so I can start doing reviews on it and talk about it because they got renewed for season 14. And congratulations to all the people that have been doing When Calls the Heart. I think When Calls the Heart has been going on since I was in high school, but Hope Valley, it's really good, and I want to say it's better than When Calls the Heart, but I didn't finish When Calls the Heart, so I don't want to compare the two. But right now it's really catching my interest because I was telling my friend, I was like, dang, what am I going to watch now that it's off the air? Now I'm going to go ahead and say it for all the people that did not get to watch it because they do not have Hallmark Plus. I think that Hallmark needs to go ahead and drop season 1 so everybody can get involved, and then when season 2 comes on, they can do like they do for When Calls the Heart and The Way Home, because Hope Valley is really good in my honest opinion. And I love the characters. I love how Rebecca and her daughter Sarah are very, very caring people. I just didn't like how the fact, because this is going to be a major spoiler. Rebecca gets arrested at the end because she takes her daughter Sarah and she takes her and they flee to another place because Rebecca's late husband parents were rich and they want Sarah, and I'm like, how do y'all want y'all granddaughter? Why Rebecca can't raise her own child? I don't understand. She can. I understand maybe they want better for Sarah, but I'm gonna go ahead and say, how y'all gonna want better for Sarah when Rebecca is a good parent? She's doing the best she can. I'm sorry that y'all lost y'all son, but are y'all trying to get Sarah so y'all can relive through Sarah because her father passed? That's not right. And I hope that that her and Tom end up getting married because Tom is a really good rancher and he owns his own land. He owns a nice house, and I know it is very soon because Rebecca had just got lost her husband, and I think I'm rooting for them because, okay, there was one scene where her and Tom, they had made a bet or whatever because she needed some supplies for her boarding home, and she made, like, she said, I'll plow your field. And he's like, okay. And as a deal. And it was like, are you really going to have it? He said that's what she wanted to do. She was out there. She was working hard in the field. She was trying to plow it. And she had never plowed before. And he was like, we'll do it together. After she was struggling so hard. Because he was like, give up. Or she's like, I'm not giving up. Or whatever. And she didn't give up. But Tom came out there and helped him. I'm like, oh my God, I really do like them. Because, okay, there was a time where, okay, when she was doing the boarding home and she was trying to get together because for the prospectors, and Tom does not want them to stay because before the law came, Tom was used to being there. He had been living on his land for like 3 years or whatever. He does ranching or whatever. And it's just a whole bunch of stuff, and he had land or whatever. And okay, back then, so this is how we're, I guess, back then from how the show is telling it. Land, you could own land because if you've been there for so long, I guess you could claim it. You don't have to buy it. But then when Alexander the Mousy came in, he's like, you have to fill out paperwork to own it or whatever. And another guy was trying to get the land. His name was Archie. Archie was trying to get it. His daughter. I can't remember his daughter's name. I'm trying to look at the characters to see if her name is gonna pop up. Her name is Annie. I think it's Annie. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, Annie. Her name is Annie. And Annie, and her father, they're making good money. We also see that somebody is stealing gold. We found out who's stealing gold. It's one of the guys that used to work for Tom. Tom had a few, ranch hands with him, but when they found out about how, Prospectors is making money from gold, and they wanted to get rich too. And I'm gonna go ahead and say I was with them with that. But I will say this: Tom was like a pretty good boss, but I mean they kind of like abandoned Tom because they wanted to go make their own money because Tom already has their money. It's like, okay, we work for you, you have your own money, and you're already rich, so we want to be rich too. So yes. And I really do like this show. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys get to stream it on Hallmark Plus. And I really hope Hallmark puts the first season out because I know a lot of people are complaining to us, oh my God, Hallmark is being money hungry, and I've been a fan for X amount of years, and this is not fair. And I do agree with them about they should have put it on the TV and then have like it streaming the next day or whatever. Or I'm gonna go ahead and say, or if you do that, like the first episode stream on Hallmark Plus, then the next day it's on TV or whatever, or just figure it out like the best way I can, because I would love to see it. I want to see it on TV, and I think everybody gets to see it. I think they did show the first episode on TV, but the rest was like I think they tried to show a sneak peek or whatever. But it's a really good show, and I really want everybody to see it. I really want this show to do good, and I really, really, really want everybody to check it out. I really wish everybody can get Hallmark Plus, like really. But I understand. But I hope that they put it on TV because that's like best. Because I know a lot of older people have cable still, because some people can't let go. Because I have an aunt, and she loves cable, and she won't let it go. And I'm like, honey, you got a whole Wi-Fi system, you got whole streaming services on your TV that we let you use, that you have access to. But she loves her cable. And I understand, but cable is too expensive in my honest opinion. But it's like the same thing with streaming, but hey, but you get more access with stuff. But if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You don't miss any of my updates. And of course, check out Hallmark Plus show Hope Valley 1874, and I hope to see you in season 2. All right, you guys, bye.